Have you ever stopped to consider that the way you fold your laundry might reveal something deeper about your own consciousness? It sounds strange, I know, but what if the seemingly mundane tasks of our daily lives are actually reflections of our inner world, offering clues to understanding the very nature of reality? In this video, we're going to explore the fascinating intersection of spirituality and quantum consciousness, diving into how quantum physics provides a framework for understanding the spiritual dimensions of our existence and how even the smallest actions can hold profound meaning. Prepare to expand your mind as we journey into the quantum realm, where the observer influences reality, and consciousness may be the key to unlocking the universe's greatest mysteries. The quest to understand consciousness and its place in the universe is as old as humanity itself. For millennia, philosophers, mystics, and spiritual leaders have pondered the nature of existence, seeking to unravel the secrets of the mind and its connection to the cosmos. Ancient traditions like Hinduism, Buddhism, and Taoism all emphasize the interconnectedness of all things and the role of consciousness in shaping reality. These philosophies suggest that the universe is not merely a collection of separate objects but a unified field of awareness, where every individual is an integral part of the whole. The concept of Brahman in Hinduism, for example, represents the ultimate reality, the underlying substance of all existence, and the Atman, the individual self, is seen as identical to Brahman. Similarly, in Buddhism, the concept of emptiness, or shunyata, points to the interdependent nature of reality, where nothing exists in isolation and everything is interconnected through a web of cause and effect. These ancient insights laid the groundwork for a deeper understanding of consciousness and its potential to influence the world around us. Fast forward to the 20th century, and the emergence of quantum physics revolutionized our understanding of the universe. Scientists discovered that at the subatomic level, the laws of classical physics break down, and particles behave in strange and counterintuitive ways. One of the most profound discoveries of quantum physics is the observer effect, which suggests that the act of observing a quantum system can change its behavior. This raises the question of whether consciousness plays a role in shaping reality at the quantum level. Key figures like Max Planck, one of the founders of quantum theory, and Werner Heisenberg, known for his uncertainty principle, grappled with the implications of these findings. Heisenberg famously stated that, "What we observe is not nature itself, but nature exposed to our method of questioning." This suggests that our perception of reality is not simply a passive observation but an active interaction that shapes what we see. The connection between quantum physics and consciousness has been explored by numerous scientists and philosophers in recent decades. One prominent figure is David Bohm, a theoretical physicist who developed the concept of the implicate order, suggesting that the universe is a vast, undivided whole in which everything is enfolded within everything else. Bohm believed that consciousness is not limited to the brain but is a fundamental aspect of reality, permeating the entire universe. Another influential thinker is Amit Goswami, a theoretical physicist who has proposed a model of quantum consciousness, arguing that consciousness is the ground of all being and that the material world is a manifestation of consciousness. Goswami's work draws on both quantum physics and Vedanta philosophy, an ancient Indian tradition that emphasizes the unity of consciousness. These modern thinkers are building on the insights of both ancient wisdom and cutting-edge science to create a new understanding of the relationship between consciousness and the universe. Now, let's delve into the central narrative of how quantum physics and spirituality intertwine, and how this connection can lead to personal transformation. At the heart of this connection is the idea that consciousness is not merely a product of the brain but a fundamental aspect of reality. Quantum physics suggests that the universe is not a collection of separate objects but a unified field of energy and information. This field is often referred to as the quantum field, and it is believed to be the underlying source of all matter and energy in the universe. According to this view, consciousness is not limited to individual brains but is a part of this universal quantum field. This means that we are all interconnected through consciousness, and our thoughts, feelings, and intentions can have a ripple effect on the world around us. This concept aligns with many spiritual traditions that emphasize the interconnectedness of all beings and the importance of compassion and empathy. One of the most compelling connections between quantum physics and consciousness is the concept of quantum entanglement. Entanglement occurs when two particles become linked together in such a way that they share the same fate, no matter how far apart they are. If you measure the properties of one particle, you instantly know the properties of the other, even if they are light years away. This suggests that there is a non-local connection between the particles, meaning that they are connected in a way that transcends space and time. Some scientists and philosophers believe that quantum entanglement may provide a mechanism for understanding how consciousness can influence the physical world. If our thoughts and intentions are entangled with the quantum field, then they could potentially influence the behavior of matter and energy in ways that we don't yet fully understand. Consider the power of intention. Studies have shown that focused intention can have a measurable effect on physical systems, such as water crystals or the growth of plants. One famous example is the work of Masaru Emoto, who photographed water crystals that had been exposed to different words and emotions. Emoto found that water crystals exposed to positive words like love and gratitude formed beautiful, symmetrical patterns, while water crystals exposed to negative words like hate and anger formed distorted, asymmetrical patterns. While Emoto's work has been criticized by some scientists for lacking rigorous controls, it has inspired many people to consider the power of their thoughts and intentions. Similarly, studies have shown that prayer and meditation can have a positive impact on healing and well-being. These effects may be due to the influence of consciousness on the quantum field, although more research is needed to fully understand the mechanisms involved. Personal transformation stories abound when individuals begin to explore the connection between quantum physics and spirituality. Take the example of Sarah, a successful businesswoman who felt disconnected from her true self. She had achieved all the external markers of success but felt empty and unfulfilled inside. After learning about quantum physics and the power of consciousness, Sarah began to meditate regularly and focus her intentions on creating a more meaningful life. She started to visualize her ideal future and affirm her ability to manifest her dreams. Over time, Sarah noticed a shift in her reality. Opportunities began to appear that aligned with her intentions, and she felt a greater sense of purpose and connection. She eventually left her corporate job and started a nonprofit organization dedicated to helping underprivileged children, finding true fulfillment in her work. Sarah's story illustrates how understanding the principles of quantum consciousness can empower individuals to create positive change in their lives. Another perspective comes from the realm of near-death experiences, NDEs. Many people who have had NDEs report profound experiences of unity, love, and connection to a higher power. Some researchers believe that NDEs may provide evidence for the existence of consciousness beyond the physical body. During an NDE, the brain's activity may be significantly reduced or even absent, yet individuals report vivid and coherent experiences. This raises the question of whether consciousness can exist independently of the brain, suggesting that it is a fundamental aspect of reality rather than a mere byproduct of brain activity. While NDEs are still a controversial topic, they offer a fascinating glimpse into the potential nature of consciousness and its relationship to the universe. Now, let's analyze the evidence-based theories that attempt to bridge the gap between quantum physics and consciousness, evaluating their plausibility and limitations. One of the most prominent theories is the Orco-R model, proposed by physicist Sir Roger Penrose and anesthesiologist Stuart Hameroff. The Orco-R model suggests that consciousness arises from quantum computations occurring within microtubules, tiny structures inside brain neurons. According to this model, microtubules act as quantum computers, processing information at a subatomic level. When a critical threshold of quantum coherence is reached within the microtubules, it triggers a moment of conscious awareness. Penrose and Hameroff argue that this quantum processing is what gives rise to the subjective experience of consciousness. The Orco-R model has been met with both enthusiasm and skepticism within the scientific community. Some researchers have criticized the model for lacking empirical evidence and for relying on speculative assumptions about the role of quantum mechanics in the brain. Others have pointed to evidence suggesting that microtubules may indeed be capable of supporting quantum coherence, although the extent to which this contributes to consciousness is still debated. One of the main challenges for the Orco-R model is to explain how quantum computations in microtubules can give rise to the rich and complex experience of consciousness. Despite these challenges, the Orco-R model remains one of the most intriguing and well-developed theories of quantum consciousness. Another theory that attempts to connect quantum physics and consciousness is the Integrated Information Theory, IIT, developed by neuroscientist Giulio Tononi. IIT proposes that consciousness is related to the amount of integrated information that a system possesses. Integrated information refers to the degree to which a system is both differentiated and unified. A system that is highly differentiated has a large number of distinct states, while a system that is highly unified has a strong degree of interconnectedness between its parts. According to IAT, consciousness arises when a system has a high degree of both differentiation and integration. This means that consciousness is not limited to brains but can potentially exist in any system that possesses a sufficient amount of integrated information, including computers or even the universe as a whole. IIT has been praised for its mathematical rigor and its ability to make testable predictions about consciousness. However, it has also been criticized for its panpsychist implications, which suggest that consciousness is a fundamental property of all matter. Some critics argue that IIT's definition of consciousness is too broad and that it fails to capture the subjective and qualitative aspects of experience. Despite these criticisms, IIT remains a valuable framework for understanding the relationship between information, integration, and consciousness. Recent scientific discoveries are shedding new light on the connection between quantum physics and consciousness. One area of research that is gaining increasing attention is the study of quantum biology. Quantum biology explores the role of quantum mechanics in biological processes, such as photosynthesis, enzyme catalysis, and DNA mutation. Researchers have found that quantum effects, such as quantum tunneling and quantum coherence, play a significant role in these processes, allowing them to occur with greater efficiency and speed. These discoveries suggest that quantum mechanics may be more pervasive in biology than previously thought. Another area of research that is relevant to the study of quantum consciousness is the investigation of the brain's electromagnetic field. Some scientists believe that the brain's electromagnetic field may be a key interface between the quantum world and the classical world. The brain's electromagnetic field is generated by the electrical activity of neurons and can be measured using techniques like electroencephalography (EEG) and magnoencephalography (MAG). Some researchers have proposed that the brain's electromagnetic field may act as a carrier of information, allowing different parts of the brain to communicate with each other in a non-local way. This could potentially provide a mechanism for understanding how consciousness can integrate information from different brain regions. It's important to acknowledge the limitations of our current knowledge. While there is growing evidence suggesting a connection between quantum physics and consciousness, many questions remain unanswered. We still don't fully understand the nature of consciousness itself, nor do we know how it arises from the physical world. The relationship between quantum mechanics and consciousness is still largely speculative, and more research is needed to develop testable theories and gather empirical evidence. Despite these limitations, the exploration of quantum consciousness is a promising area of inquiry that has the potential to revolutionize our understanding of the universe and our place within it. Let's consider the contemporary impact of these ideas. The exploration of quantum consciousness has profound practical applications for personal growth and well-being. By understanding the power of consciousness and its ability to influence reality, individuals can take greater control of their lives and create positive change. Techniques like meditation, visualization, and affirmations can be used to focus intention and manifest desired outcomes. By aligning our thoughts, feelings, and actions with our goals, we can tap into the power of the quantum field and create a more fulfilling and meaningful life. The cultural significance of quantum consciousness is also growing. As more people become aware of the connection between science and spirituality, there is a growing interest in exploring alternative ways of understanding the universe and our place within it. This has led to a resurgence of interest in ancient wisdom traditions, as well as the development of new spiritual practices that incorporate elements of quantum physics. The idea that consciousness is a fundamental aspect of reality is challenging the traditional materialistic worldview and opening up new possibilities for understanding the nature of existence. Technological insights may also emerge from the study of quantum consciousness. As we learn more about how consciousness interacts with the quantum world, we may be able to develop new technologies that harness the power of consciousness for practical applications. For example, some researchers are exploring the possibility of developing quantum computers that could be programmed using conscious intention. Others are investigating the potential of using quantum entanglement for secure communication or teleportation. While these technologies are still in their early stages of development, they hold the promise of revolutionizing the way we interact with the world. Emerging trends in the field of quantum consciousness include the development of new tools for measuring consciousness, such as brain-computer interfaces and neurofeedback devices. These tools allow us to monitor and manipulate brain activity in real time, providing new insights into the neural correlates of consciousness. Another trend is the growing interest in the study of altered states of consciousness, such as those induced by meditation, psychedelics, or near-death experiences. These states can provide valuable information about the nature of consciousness and its relationship to the brain. In conclusion, the exploration of spirituality and quantum consciousness is a journey into the heart of reality. By understanding the interconnectedness of all things and the power of consciousness, we can transform our lives and create a more meaningful world. The insights of both ancient wisdom and modern science are converging to reveal a deeper understanding of the universe and our place within it. As we continue to explore the mysteries of quantum consciousness, we may unlock new possibilities for personal growth, technological innovation, and spiritual evolution. What are your thoughts on the connection between quantum physics and consciousness? Do you believe that consciousness plays a role in shaping reality? What experiences have you had that suggest a connection between your inner world and the external world? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and share it with your friends. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more videos on spirituality, science, and personal growth. Click the bell icon to receive notifications whenever we upload a new video. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.